right, it's really the month of the plugins, or the plugin season. There's another new release from Mastering the Mix. It's called RESO. It's a... I don't even want to talk about it, but people keep messaging me, so I have to, again, tell my opinion about these type of plugins. So let's get started. So first of all, what is RESO? Well, this is RESO, of course, and basically what it does is, when we play a bit of music and we say calculate targets, it calculates its targets. Which takes a long time right now. Something's going wrong. Oh, here we go. And then engage the targets. In this case, it's only found one. I think that's because there aren't a lot of targets. But it starts dynamically notching out that target. So RESO is to fix resonances, and that's exactly what they say. RESO is a dynamic resonance suppressor that helps you quickly identify and resolve resonances in your audio. And quite honestly, I didn't know it was such a big deal that it needed a plugin, or actually that it needed 100 plugins, because I think if I search long enough, I find 100 different plugins fixing this exact same problem. They're all doing it in the same way, but quite honestly, when I find a resonance, I have it cut out, notched out with just a FabFilter, small Q factor notch, pretty much quicker than when I need to search for the correct plugin to use for it. And the reason why is because it doesn't happen that often that there are resonances that are so bad that I'm going to need a separate plugin for it. So for me, but maybe I'm working with material that doesn't need it that much or something. But for me, it's really weird that there's a whole industry around cutting resonances. I mean, there are a few steps before you really have a resonance in your song that you should be fixing with a plugin, because the resonance is being created somewhere. Like, this is only like fixing it, but and it's fixing it afterwards. It's like a little bit like fixing your mix in the mastering. If the resonance is created during recording, you should tackle the recording part. Like, you should change something in your recording. If it's being created in the production, like in a synthesizer or something, there's probably a way to fix it in the synthesizer. And that's always a better way than later on, like putting a band-aid on a broken leg. Like, that's what this feels like. So yeah, I'm already biased towards not really liking these plugins. So keep that in mind while watching the rest of the video, and otherwise like turn it off and maybe also unsubscribe if you don't like me. So bye. So yeah, let's just take a look at how it functions and how well it can function. What I want to do is I have a Pro Q over here with a pretty heavy boost on like, well, a nasty area in the vocal. So I want to turn that on and then play it back again and see if this plugin can fix that resonance that I'm creating over here. So it now sounds reset. It now sounds like this. So there's some real nasty stuff going on. And now let's do it intelligently. And then wait, engage. Oh no, it found more resonance than it did before. That's interesting. But this is the one that is annoying. As you can also see it, of course, in the spectrum, so that's good. So let's drag this one down. And also increase the Q. A lot of manual work still. And not that much. I mean, it does what it says on the package. It does what it says on the package, and the way it works with these nodes is actually a really interesting interface compared to, for instance, the interface from Baby Audio, Smooth Operator, which basically they both function in the same way. Like technically they function in the same way, but have a completely different way of controlling. And with this one, you can really select like, okay, this is a problem frequency. I want you to function over here and not function somewhere else. There's not like a line that you can draw or something. And I think that's actually a good thing, because when you're drawing a line or something, it's always doing more than you want. And over here as well, like now I'm getting a lot of extra points that it wants to do, but I can simply just delete them. So although there is some like AI, machine learning, whatever going on, I do feel that I'm still completely in control with this plugin. There are a few technical things that I've actually tested before this video, because I really tried to break this thing. Because, when you theorize what is going on, you're like small Q, dynamic EQ notches that can create a lot of problems. So I really tried to break it and I wasn't able to. And that's really interesting. And I really want to compliment them on this. Few things that I tried the same thing as I did on the baby audio thing, the baby audio test. And as you can see here, there's a little bit of resonance, but it's not much. I can't hear any resonance, so that's good. And also if I change like the frequency up to like a higher one, like it still stays very clean. And same goes for like the resonance in the impulse response. I've tried that as well in Plugin Doctor, and it stays pretty clean. There's a little bit of pre and post ringing, but nothing that spectacular. And same goes also for the phase response, because the phase response also stays, well, there's a little bit of phase coloration, but nothing spectacular. So that is what I really like about this. Like it's something that has always worried me. Like with all these spectral shaping things, like all these small notches and things like pushing on the audio can't be really good for harmonics and timing. But apparently, as far as I can test it like this, there isn't really a problem with it. I would love to hear from you all if you are able to break this thing. Maybe I'm overseeing something, but as far as I know, this thing is really clean. Because like it would be weird if you have like a plugin that is made to clean up resonances and is creating a lot of crap itself as well. Now, of course, keep in mind that this plugin is made to really put a band-aid on a resonance in your mix. If you and maybe this is cool to look over here. Like if your spectrum looks like this, there are a lot of beginning audio engineers. I've actually read this on forum posts that a spectrum shouldn't look like this. It should look like a complete like flat line. Like the less peaks there are in a spectrum, the better the master or whatever is. And that was a way to judge and determine good mastering. Like if that is your idea and if that is like your goal when using such a plugin, then please stop it and change your theory, because that's just not true. Like there can be peaks in your spectrum analyzer. It can go like there isn't a lot that you can see in audio. Like we think that we have a spectrum and we can see. Yes, we can see certain things and we can take certain conclusions, but you really can't judge the quality of a master or a mix by looking at how many small peaks or small resonances that are in there. Only use this if there is really an apparent resonance that you are hearing in your mix, that you are hearing in the source or whatever, then you should use this, but not the other way around. Not like, hey, let's put this on there. I don't actually hear any resonances, but hey, resonances are bad, and if the plugin thinks that there are resonances, we're using it and let it kill the resonances, even if there aren't any resonances, because there probably aren't any resonances. If you don't hear resonances, it's probably good. Most of the times good, or your speakers are broken, or you need better ones, but that's a whole different story. So yeah, that's all that I have to say about RESO and actually these type of plugins. And so I've talked about this before, and sorry to all the people that already knew this information, but maybe you've learned something new. If so, let me know in the comments down below. Now I'll also link to RESO down below. I don't think it's snake oil, actually. I don't think the plugin is snake oil. I think they did a very good implementation of the DSP, the sound processing, and quite honestly, also if you read the blog of mastering the mix, I do have a feeling that they know what is going on in audio. Like their other plugins also have like pretty good engineering behind it. And what could be a little bit of snake oil is like making the problem bigger than it actually is. Alright, that's it for this video. And then for the disclosure, I didn't have any contact with Mastering the Mix. Normally they send me a press release or whatever, but I don't see anything this time. Maybe I missed it, maybe they missed it, maybe I don't really care. As you could see, I was running the demo all the time. And yeah, of course, they're not going to see this video before you are going to see this. And all of my opinions are completely mine, but that in this video, I think that's pretty obvious. So yeah, if you like that type of independence, make sure to support me. And the ways to support me is by buying something through my affiliate link. My affiliate links are in the description and down below. You can buy something at Thomann or Sweetwater. And if you do, when using my affiliate link, a little bit gets kicked back to YT Studios. So just click the link and buy something in that shop. Another way to support me is by pledging a bit to my Patreon campaign, which I'm going to link over here. And on Patreon, you get early access to these videos, answer to your questions, and of course, like direct contact with me. A lot of other stuff, so check it out. It's all on Patreon over here. Now, last way to support the whole YouTube platform is by watching more videos. I'll link one of mine over here, but feel free to watch a different video, which will probably be somewhere around in the recommended section of this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep pushing, and bye-bye.